Hey, what is up everybody? It's dmurph, and this video is going to be a little different than the normal videos that I create. I like to do a review of the channel every now and then. It'd probably be good if I did it every year. My last one was probably 2 or 3 years ago. But it's the new year, it's 2021. What a crazy year 2020 was, and I would like to take some time, let you guys know where the channel is, let you know the direction it's going in. I'm sure if you've been following the channel lately, you can see that it's going more towards food. So I'm gonna explain why the change, if you know some of the older content I've made, and then also talk about, which is my favorite, some of the numbers that we've hit, some of the views we've gotten, and how the channel has grown over the years, which is exciting to hear about. And if you're a new YouTuber, just want to encourage you because it's taken a little bit of work to get here, and hopefully I'm going somewhere awesome in the future. Of course, support your local YouTuber and subscribe to this channel if you want to know how to make an amazing steak for your guy or for your lady. This is the place to be, I guarantee it. We do tasty things all day long, and like this video. So let's start with some exciting numbers so you guys know where this channel is going and what we've done since we've started. So my channel started in 2012, but I didn't start creating content then. That was just as a YouTuber watching other videos. Really, the channel started at the end of 2016 when I was finishing up my last semester of college. I really want to thank you and my Facebook followers because back in 2019, around May, I was like 100 subscribers away, roughly, from getting to that 1,000 mark. And you guys know once you get 4,000 minutes of watch time and 1,000 subscribers, then you can monetize your channel again. So I had the watch time, but I really need the subscribers. So I sent out a comment on my Facebook with the link to the channel, said, hey, please subscribe. And we hit 1,000 subscribers back in May 2019. And today we're at about 4,400 subscribers. That is freaking awesome. And you guys allowed me to start making money, which I really appreciate that. Also, the support from friends and just, folks on social media really means a lot. You guys, this is like a life-changing thing when you go in, you view, you like, you subscribe. Of course, you have to do it in like large volume, but every single individual person leading to that higher number really helps. And this is going to sound so cheesy, but transform lives. In addition to that awesome subscriber push in May 2019 and hitting the 4,400, the channel hit over 1 million views in total in 2020. Wow! I know that's crazy. Like, there's so many crazy bad things going on in 2020. It was such a challenge, but that kind of lifted my year up a little bit. And we are at about 1,200,000 views today. So that is really, really awesome, really, really exciting. I think that means next year it'll be about 2 million if the growth keeps going on the same way. Another really awesome thing, guys, the life-changing video that really changed the direction of my channel, the T-bone steak, some of you might have seen it. It's kind of like the celebrity of the channel. That video hit 475,000 views. So yeah, if you think about it, with 1,200,000 views, that video is like a third to almost half of my whole entire channel. Of course, a year in review wouldn't be a year in review unless we talked a little bit about the money. And I'm not going to tell you guys like what I make on YouTube every day or year or whatever. I'm going to keep that confidential. It's not enough to pay the bills. It is some money, but an exciting point is that I'm able to buy a new camera for YouTube. So that's super exciting. It's going to be the Canon M50 Mark II. So, still kind of intermediate beginner camera, but I'm really, really excited. I think my thumbnails will get a lot better because it has the photo taking capability that's amazing, and the video quality will go up as well. But at the end of all those numbers, I couldn't have done it without you guys. Like I said earlier, it is the interaction, every individual liking, watching, all of that builds up to create a channel that can make money, allow me to do a hobby that I love and pay for it. And so I really, it might sound cheesy and it might sound ridiculous, but thank you so much for interacting, for commenting, for watching. It has grown my channel and it's gotten my channel to where it is today. So the next point I want to talk to you guys about is where the channel is going. A lot of my earlier viewers and subscribers probably hopped on around the car days, or maybe you're one of my friends that was supporting me like, oh, dmurph's starting a channel, okay, I'll jump on and see what happens. And I've made quite a few different videos throughout the years, going from, you know, the end of 2016 till now, and I've tried a bunch of different things. I didn't really know what I wanted to do on YouTube when I started. I just knew I wanted to start creating YouTube videos, and I enjoyed it, so I kept doing it. But as you can see by the, you know, banner on the main page and everything, my channel has gone towards food, and it's also been branded, well, not really officially branded, but I've created, you know, a brand and a theme, Savor with dmurph. The idea there being somewhat of a, you know, nice dinner experience, a steak experience, something like that. I've always been passionate about just premium dinners, going out to a steakhouse, getting a really nice steak or fish, etc. And so for now, that's where the channel's going, and we'll see what happens. I've done a lot of beef videos, and those are really popular. I've done a lot of steak videos, and those are really popular. I've tried some other things, and those didn't really work so well. So I'm still playing around with the food idea and trying to see where it's gonna go. And also, I think the way I'm approaching it is doing what other people are doing. Like, there's how to make some food, and I would really like to bring something unique and bring something interesting to the table. So with that, I'm gonna put on my little apron here. Yeah, that's something that Pre got for me. And I wanna talk a little bit about why I chose food when I've done so much, and especially when cars have been really successful, like working on cars. That's what got me started on YouTube. And if I look at the individual performance of individual videos, those actually perform better than the food videos that I've created. Overall, my food videos have more views, but there's a reason why I went for food versus cars. One, food is a big passion of mine. It's always been a big passion of mine. I remember when I was younger, asking my mom to teach me how to cook. My brother made food once, you know, and whenever you see your sibling do something cool, you want to do it too. He made food like for the whole family. He didn't just make food in general, but he made food for the whole family. It was tasty, and I was like, oh man, Mom, can you show me how to cook? And ever since then, I've been interested in cooking and doing all different types of cooking, like just generally, you know, survival, college, food cooking. Doing like really healthy, trying to get a six-pack, cooking, really lean eating, and then just this really, really fun like steak, prime steak type cooking as well, which I've incredibly enjoyed. So that's always been a passion of mine. We eat all the time, and food is, you know, it creates our bodies. So, and on top of that, there's so much taste and flavor and excitement in food. And so that, you know, I thought, okay, this is a true passion of mine. I'm really interested in it. It's something I could probably do for the rest of my life. I'll have to eat for the rest of my life. And with the car videos, so those would be the second most popular. I've also done like resort reviews and traveling vlogs and all kinds of things. Like, you can go through the channel and see some of the older stuff. That's crazy, like life advice, that sort of thing. And car would have been it was either food or car, basically. The comparison, the choice. Are you gonna do cars and repairing cars, or are you gonna do food and cooking food? And the reason why I decided to go away from cars is because they were car repair videos on a specific model, my Chevy Trailblazer. Those videos, I love working on a car, but honestly, those videos are so hard to make because you have to get your camera in there, you have to get the right angle. And I'm not like an expert mechanic. I don't work as a mechanic for my job, so I'm always learning as I go. So when I try to do something new and record it, it would be really difficult and it'd be really hard. And I might have, you know, like maybe said some things I shouldn't have said, but it wasn't the easiest thing for me to do. And also on top of that, that car is not going to be in my life forever, right? And I'm not always going to be working on cars. My career, which is, you know, what I'm focusing on the most right now, I'm a marketer. And as I've gone through life and progressed and advanced, I'm not always going to have this little dinky Trailblazer that I want to work on. We're actually getting ready to sell the Trailblazer. So if you're interested, comment down below. I don't think it's a celebrity car or anything because it's on YouTube, but you know, we're getting ready to sell the Trailblazer, and we're gonna buy a car that doesn't need to be worked on all the time. And so that really changes the direction of the channel. If I'm depending on these car repair videos and I get this new car, I got to completely adapt and change. Those videos wouldn't last forever unless I bought another car that I could work on some more. So I made that decision to go towards the food videos, and then also like having that steak video blow up and just go crazy. Like mainstream food videos is there's a lot of views there. There's a lot of potential there, you know. There's also a ton of competition, as you can see by some of my videos that only have 100 views. But that seemed to be the right direction to go into, just because of everything combined. And it's hard. Like it's like, this is gonna sound ridiculous, but I'm a little emotional thinking about selling my car because I've had it for 5 years and I've probably done 100+ projects on it. But I'm trying to really plan and be strategic and make the right decisions, and it seemed more like going in that food direction was the thing to do. That being said, I think you'll still see some travel videos. I love making travel vlogs, like our Dubai vlog and so on. And that's a part of travel, is enjoying the food and the culture. So I think you'll see some, there'll be a little bit of variety. It's not just going to be like, here's how you cook hard-boiled eggs. There's going to be a little more to the channel than just that. And one of the last topics I wanted to cover before wrapping up this video, and thank you so much if you've watched to this point, because it's just like talking head and little graphics and everything. What is going to happen in 2021? What is the future direction of the channel, and what are some of the future things that I'm going to be doing? Some really hard reality, or just the hard facts of life, or just the way it is. I have a baby. I have a career that I'm working that's going really well. And then also I just started my MBA in 2020. And so my time and the time I can shoot videos is going to be a whole lot less. Like, for example, right now the baby's sleeping, so I'm making a video because otherwise you guys would hear the TV and the baby and all kinds of noise and racket going on. But on the flip side of that, something I learned from 2020 because of all the busyness and all the changes, I didn't make a whole lot of videos, and I was so active in 2019. I made so many more videos in 2019. I noticed YouTube gave me more impressions in 2019 than it did in 2020, and that was roughly around the time that I started creating less content, that the impressions died down a bit. I've heard people say you have to keep creating, and you have to keep creating consistently to build a channel, and I do, like, that convinced me that there's got to be some part to YouTube's algorithm where your activity impacts your impressions to a bit. So if I want to continue doing this, which I do, it's a really fun hobby and it lets me taste all kinds of awesome things, then I have to keep creating content. Also, another idea that I'm thinking about is the Canon M50 Mark II has a live streaming capability. So I might try bringing you guys more into the life. Like, oh my gosh, it's Saturday morning. I haven't taken a shower. I don't, look neat and clean and everything. And here, we're going to make some awesome breakfast. And there's going to be some noise in the back, some real life stuff about food and making they'd probably be quicker recipes because you don't want to watch me do like an hour-long recipe start to finish, maybe something fast, but there's some fun fast videos that I can do some live content for. But I'm really gonna try to be pushing out at least one video every month because I don't want to lose the momentum we've gained on YouTube. It's been really fun, it's been really exciting. Reading your comments is always a blast. I never know what's gonna come my way. Do you love me? Do you hate me? I don't know. But I've really enjoyed doing YouTube. I've enjoyed shooting videos of what I'm passionate about. I've enjoyed bringing Pre into it. I've enjoyed bringing baby Chris into it. There's a few videos where I had him in there, and I want to see where it goes. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. That's basically what I want to share with you guys. The awesome growth we've seen over the last few years. You definitely are a part of that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Then also choosing the direction to go of food videos. I'm excited to see what happens. I think we're going to change some things up a bit. And then lastly, the challenges, the challenges of life, being busy and having so many things to do. And also realizing, oh my gosh, if I don't keep creating, this channel is going to go down. So very interested to see what 2021 in the future has for this YouTube channel. We're going to do it together. And thank you again so much for all of your support, your comments, helping me hit 1,000 subscribers and so much more. And I want to encourage you, if you're a new YouTuber or if you're trying to grow your channel, to keep at it. It took years to get to a point to where I really saw some very motivating growth, and it took a few more years to get to a point to where YouTube became a hobby that could pay for itself and give me a decent camera. And hopefully in the next video that I shoot, I will be using that new Canon M50. Well, anyways, you are awesome. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video. Shoot me a comment down below if you want to buy my car. And have a great 2021. I know 2020 was challenging. We have some obstacles to go overcome in 2021. But hey, stay positive. Watch some food videos. And also stay full. All right, until the next one.